Alright, this is the Alesis Nitro Mesh long-term use review. I've had this kit for a year and a half. I bought the expansion, as you could probably tell, because there's 4 cymbal pads there. I don't have the extra tom. It's actually right over there. But you know, it's a great kit. I do love how it plays. It's pretty nice most of the time. I have successfully used every port on it, and the module, the drum brain itself, still works perfectly fine. I have it actually set to user kit 40 right now because this is my MIDI setup for Rock Band. But I have successfully used every port for the kit. The MIDI, the USB, Tom 4, Crash 2, right and left mono, and auxiliary. And it has held up over time, but right now I have it hooked up to my Xbox 360 via the Rock Band Pro MIDI adapter. It's a pretty good adapter for Rock Band. I mean, most drummers aren't really into Rock Band, but I also have this USB plug-in right here, which I kind of just have hanging on the rack over there for Easy Drummer 3. The sounds that come with the kit are alright, and I use them for a really long time, but the Easy Drummer sounds are just a lot better. It gives you a really nice, like, studio acoustic sound for a pretty good price, reasonable price. And you can see with these pads here, they're actually peeling. And luckily, my local Walmart actually had a sale on these. So I bought another one right here, which is pretty nice to have. And it works pretty great. The dynamics are not the best. If you use French grip, I've noticed with French grip, it doesn't really pick up. It might just be because of how much I've used these pads and how loud of dynamics I used to play with. But it really, as you can see, hi-hat trigger, kick trigger. Let me get a stick here. You got, see, it's not the best, but oh, I forgot this thing's still on. It's gonna be playing around with Rock Band. But it's a decent kit for a pretty reasonable price. I say if you are gonna pick one of these up, check your local Walmart. Around my area, they've had them in a few different cities and towns, and they actually go pretty cheap sometimes because they have kind of trouble selling them. It might just be because there's not very many drummers in my area. And I have this DW7000 pedal here, which has great tension. I mean, you can see there, it's a very nice pedal. And I was trying to get the double kick setup on here, and I think that might be what I do with the snare rack that I have now, because the double kick doesn't really work with this pad. About every video you'll watch, most people will tell you it cannot register double kick with this pad. So what I did for a while was I had this kit, user kit 25, and that one I actually had the hi-hat pedal register as a kick. I changed it in the settings here. Also, if you like metronomes, just note that the metronome on here seems to drag. I've tried using it a lot, and it does have like a setting here. It says slow, good, and fast, but I looked up some forums on it, and it actually a lot of people say that it does drag a little bit, so it's not the best if you want a metronome, but you can easily find one of those on your phone or on your computer. And the Easy Drummer 3 setup is pretty good. I don't have a monitor for it yet, but I do play it with my headphones and it sounds really nice. I kind of tried to move everything around to get a more ergonomic setup in a way, just so everything's a lot closer, a lot easier to hit and move around the kit with fluidity. And I haven't really had much problems with the kit. The long-term use, I have had the bass pad go out. I'm not sure if it was because I was using felt, but I'm not completely sure, but this kick pad has been working fine for close to a year now. And I actually have some Velcro on there because with my expansion kit, I was trying to get a double kick going on it. But instead of using the snare rack like Kevin Williams did in his video, I actually tried using just the original tom rack, and that did not work out well. So if you want double kick, Kevin Williams has a great video on how to get that set up, and it's all around a pretty decent kit for a decent price. I'm not sure when I'll upgrade, but it works great for what I want it to do with, of course, Rock Band, and you got Easy Drummer 3 if you're trying to record music or trying to just get a good sound out of it. The Easy X expansions can get pretty expensive, so I haven't gotten none of those yet, but the program itself with the chord library does it very, very well. So that's my video on the Alesis long-term use. You can see the pads have quite a bit of wear on them, but thanks for watching, and I hope this helps you settle on what kit to get, and thank you.